It's wonderful to be here. It's always wonderful to be any place where you see a lot of jobs. And today is a great day to announce more jobs. The first thing I want to do is thank everyone for the opportunity to be here. I want to thank Arnie and David Bellini for building a great company. So let's give them a big round of applause. Mayor Buckhorn's here. I'll talk about unemployment. I think when we took office about the same time, unemployment was 11.4% when we started, and it's 5.9%, so congratulations. I want to thank Alan Brinkman and Rick Homans of the Tampa Hillsborough Economic Development Council. They're also part of making sure we have great jobs here. I want to thank Commissioner Mark Sharp, who's part of making sure that we get all these jobs. If you think about what our families care about, I want a job. I want a job, I want a job, I want a job. I want my kids to get a great education. I want to live in a safe environment. And this region is doing all of those things. So congratulations to everybody here for all the things you're doing. We get to show up together a lot because there's so many job announcements here. Unemployment's gone from 11.4 to 5.9, but gosh, just think of all the job announcements. USAA, Health Plan, Time Warner, I could go on and on, all the job announcements here in this area. Also, this area of the state has had the biggest number of job growth in the last 12 months of any area in the state, and it's one of the top places in the country. Part of it is Tampa is just a great place to live. You know, great people, great place to live. So. But the legislature's in session, so you never know what's going to happen. So we're all working to make sure we get the right things done. But we've had a big turnaround here. We've had a big turnaround in the state. Unemployment in the state in 3 years has gone from 11.1 to 6.2 unemployment. 9 months in a row, we're below the national average. And that's a big contrast to the 4 years before where the state lost 832,000 jobs. I grew up in public housing. I remember when my dad got his car repossessed. I remember when my parents lost their job. That's a tough life. I don't want that to happen anywhere. I want to make sure this is the opportunity economy. I have I have 3 little grandsons. One's 2 years old. Right now he wants to be a cowboy. You can be a cowboy in Florida. You know, also like maybe be a forklift operator. You can do that. But he might want to build a company like ConnectWise. I want him to be able to do that right here in this great state. So today we're here to talk about more jobs. ConnectWise, as well known, is a company whose leadership is dedicated to the great state of Florida. Founded here in 1982, right here in Tampa, it delivers powerful IT services and management solutions to small and mid-sized companies. They have continued to grow and create more and more jobs and opportunities for Florida families. Today we're here to announce the expansion of their headquarters. This expansion will add an additional 112 new jobs. That's great. 112 new jobs. It's 112 more families that can live the dream. It's all of us have the dream. We want to have the liberty and the freedom to build our lives. And we all have different goals. Might not want to be a cowboy, although it's a lot of fun. The ConnectWise with these jobs is continuing to create opportunities for our families. Now, one thing when you do this, 112 sounds good, 462,000 jobs sounds good, but it's a person. Somebody's life got changed. So if Victoria will come up, There's Victoria. Okay, there we go. So she's going to turn bright red. I'm going to brag about her. She was born and raised right here in Florida, in the Tampa area. A recent college graduate, went to USF, is proud of the Bulls. She experienced what many do, and uncertainty when she was getting out of school about her future. I had daughters that did that. She was fortunate enough to find a great position right here at ConnectWise about 7 months ago. Thanks to companies like ConnectWise who have continued expanding and hiring more Floridians, people like Victoria will be able to have a job and continue to live their individual version of the American dream. So congratulations. And she has big goals. So she's young and she has a lot left that she wants to accomplish. So now I want to give 2 Governor Business Ambassador Award to Arnie and David. So if you'll come up. So Arnie said he was the younger. Is that right? Oh, Arnie, less flamboyant one, you can tell, right? So I'll give you his first. This is a Governor's Business Ambassador Award for individuals that build jobs. Look at all these great jobs here and families that you help people get to build. So it's a Governor's Business Ambassador Award. Thank you. Now, David, being the much older, wiser, you're sure. Thank you very much. There's nothing better than having jobs. People need jobs. We want to have a state where everybody can live their dream, the American dream. That's why we have so many people that flock to our state and our country, because they want to live the dream that we're all getting to live. But it only happens because people like Arnie and David come out and take the risk, put their money up, have an idea, and build a great company. So congratulations to everybody here. And now I'll turn it over to the younger brother, less flamboyant. All right.
You know, I'd really like to thank Governor Scott and the state of Florida for giving us this great opportunity. It's always been our dream and desire to create a number of jobs here in the state of Florida, specifically here in the Tampa Bay area. And, you know, it's just nice when the government actually helps. So, you know, we want to say thank you. It's a great opportunity for us to expand, to create additional high-quality jobs here in the state of Florida. So, you know, we're the fastest growing high-tech company in the Tampa Bay area. We have incredibly great jobs for everyone. In fact, we have about 50 openings right now. Over the last 4 years, we've grown by 400 colleagues, and we expect to add another 115 or so this coming year. So we're really excited about the opportunity that we have to grow. But I think that David and I are mostly excited about the fact that, you know, we're from Tampa. We're from Florida. We went to school here. We went to high school here. We went to college here. And we've done a lot to keep jobs here in Florida, to keep, to hire, you know, brand new college graduates out of USF, University of Florida, University of Central Florida, University of Miami. So, you know, we've got great jobs for them. You know, by the way, I want to just get this out there. If you're looking for a job, if you're interested in a great high-tech job here in Florida, careers@connectwise.com. That's the place to go. Submit your resume. We've got plenty of openings right now.
50 more job openings, right?
50 more job openings. You know, what we're really excited about too is, you know, everyone gives Silicon Valley all the credit for the high-tech jobs. We are bringing Silicon Valley here to Florida. David and I started this business 32 years ago in a spare bedroom in our parents' house. And, you know, at the time we just thought, is it going to be possible for us to actually make a living in the technology space doing what we're doing? And the incredible thing was the story just continued on and on. And I want to just say that it's not easy. There's a lot of challenges as an entrepreneur. But to those entrepreneurs that are out there listening, I want to say that you can do it. You just have to put in every day, get up and put in your 20-mile march. And that's what it's about in entrepreneurship. And don't look at the obstacles. Don't look at the pitfalls. Focus on the positive. I guess probably the last thing I'd like to say is, you know, we're excited because we really feel like we are bringing companies like Google. That's the culture that we have here at ConnectWise. We really value our colleagues. You know, this doesn't happen, none of this happens without all of you. And I want you to know that. The great people at ConnectWise, LabTech, Quozel. And I'd also like to say that, you know, we've had a fantastic time creating high-tech jobs and delivering software and solutions to IT technology companies. One of the things that we're very proud about is the fact that because we are providing technology software to technology companies to help them run their IT business, we have an incredible multiplier effect on the economy. If you think about it, the number one benefit of technology in business is to create productivity with knowledge workers. Our software allows those companies who deliver that technology to do their job better, to do their job more efficiently, and to spread more productivity to small to mid-sized businesses. And this is not just an American thing, this is worldwide. Our software goes worldwide. It's a worldwide software company. So again, I want to thank Governor Scott and the state of Florida. I think this is a great opportunity for us. It's great to see Florida help us out. I want to also just shout out to the federal government, appreciate the roads and bridges, and especially the internet. So thank you. All right.
Now I'll turn it over to Commissioner Mark Sharp, who works every day to make this the best community in the world to live, work, and play.
Thank you, Governor. It's an honor to be here with one of the most innovative companies in the nation, ConnectWise, right here in Tampa Bay. One of my favorite venture capitalists, his name is Mark Anderson, said that software is going to eat the world. And what's cool is that it's going to happen right here in Tampa Bay. And it's going to happen in part because we have a governor who's focused daily on bringing not just jobs to Tampa, which are very important, but high-wage jobs. We know that every time we create a high-wage job in Tampa, we're creating 4 support jobs that come along with it. Actually, it's 4.5. So when we create the high-wage jobs, we're creating the support jobs, we're creating an incredible economy right here. I was taking my kids, I've got 3, one's in high school, 2's in middle school, and some of their neighbors' kids to school this morning at Wilson. And I was talking to them about the fact that I'm going to get to be with the governor and the mayor, and we're going to be talking about ConnectWise. And they all in unison said, ConnectWise, that sounds cool. And for the first time, to know that we've got cool, high-wage, high-tech companies here and not someplace else. A week ago, I had the honor of being in Boulder. I got to meet Brad Feld, and I'm walking through Boulder, and that's got the highest density per capita of tech startups. They said right there in Boulder. But what I saw were all the faces that I'm seeing right here. And again, Governor, because of your efforts and the work of this mayor who has been dogged in bringing high-tech companies, the best and brightest, and my kids, I hope, are not going to be leaving, but they're going to be staying right here. And well, they won't be old enough, I guess, to work for you now, but they're going to be ready, Mr. Bellini, when they graduate to work right here at ConnectWise. Thank you.
So the mayor said that if I kept adding jobs here, I was going to have to start paying property taxes. I'm coming here so much. But the mayor's done a great job. I mean, look at the turnaround of this economy, and look what a great place this is to live. So congratulations, Mayor Balbach-Corn. Thanks.
Commissioner Sharp, I'm glad that your kids think you're cool, because my 8-year-old thinks I'm a doofus.
I think the company is cool.
But I have daughters. That's how I know God's a woman. First of all, to all of you and to Arnie and to David, this is the second time I've been here in the last year, and to watch the amazing transformation of this company has really been rewarding for us. We've got a lot of great partners in this community, and I can't not start with the governor that is here behind me. As many people know, the governor and I are of different political persuasions, but that doesn't stop us from focusing on what matters. And if those relationships were like this in Washington, D.C., we wouldn't be in the fix that we're in today. And this governor has been tireless, not only on behalf of what I think is the most exciting city in America. He can't say that. Because he's
all the cities.
Yeah, he has been tireless and an amazing partner for me and for Commissioner Sharp and for our EDC to bring these types of announcements and these types of opportunities and these types of incentives to the table. You know, I look at the faces right behind me, and Mark's absolutely right. Mark and I have young children. The governor has grandchildren. Our ability to compete for that intellectual capital around the globe requires a couple things. It requires a city that's hip, that's cool, that's diverse, that celebrates that diversity as a strength, that recognizes that we are better together, we're stronger together. But it also means having jobs that warrant the education that as parents we try to give to our children. I'm not going to lose my daughters to Charlotte, North Carolina, or Austin, Texas, or San Diego. I mean, I'm not competing with St. Pete. I'm not competing with Orlando. I'm not competing with Miami. I'm competing with emerging technology communities around the globe, not just America. And so our ability to compete for this talent that I see right here behind me, these young faces and some not so young faces. I wasn't looking at you, Governor. It was the ability to compete for that talent is what's going to drive this economy for the next 2 decades. We can't settle anymore. We don't have to settle. We don't have to ask anybody's permission. This town is on the move. And as the governor said, we've created more jobs in the Tampa Bay area than any place else in the state of Florida. And they're good jobs. They're jobs that allow people to get to the middle class and beyond. They're technology-driven jobs. They're focused on the economic engines in this community that make us special. USF, Moffett, M2 Gen, ConnectWise, MacDill Air Force Base, and the 2,400 contractors that are here around it doing cybersecurity and other types of things. That's what our future looks like. That's what this governor's been focused on. That's what this commissioner's been focused on. That's what our EDC has been focused on. And most importantly, the guys that got skin in the game, who had the guts to go out and start this company in 1982 and are now here to celebrate their success, these two brothers. So boys, I got a bit of advice for you. I want more. I want it faster. I've got something on my desk that I stole from the Navy SEALs. It says the only easy day was yesterday. Tomorrow, this will be yesterday. Let's get to work. I want to be here for 3 more announcements, all right? All right? Thanks, everybody.
Now we have one of the best EDCs in the country right here in Tampa, led by the chair is Alan Brinkman.
Thank you. It's really led by Rick Homans. Let me give him all the credit in the world. Rick does a fantastic job. I just happen to ride shotgun, but first I want to mention something. I love your pants, belt, and shirt, man. I love that. Man, I love that. Woo! That's right, yeah. You know, when I walked in today, I mean, there was a really just explosion of energy coming into this company. The way the company's decorated, the way it's positioned, these fresh faces, it's extraordinary. I ride a dinosaur to work every day because my day job is a banker. I mean, and you guys ride around a rocket ship. I mean, it is really, really fascinating to me. And if I could do it all over again, I'd probably be in this space. And maybe I will do it all over again. You never know. But like the mayor and like Mark, I have 4 kids. They don't have 4 kids, but we have a bunch of kids all together. I have 2 11-year-old boys, a 9-year-old boy, and a 4-year-old boy.
Stay away from my daughter.
Yes. Yes. Outside of chasing around Mayor Bob's daughters, they're good citizens. But what I do want to mention is what Mayor Bob talked about is, you know, I want them to stay around here, and it's companies like this that allow them to stay around here. We got one son. His name's Lawton. He wants to be Bob. He really does. He has a very, very strong eye for politics, and I'm very proud of him. So he can do that in town. Lawton Child, he may be governor. You know, he's got named Lawton, so he's going to be chasing Rick one day. Second child is an IT buff. I mean, he is wicked, and when I told him I was coming here today, he said the same thing. Dad, cool, maybe I can work for that company. I said, I hope you do one day. I really do. My third child potentially wants to be an athlete, maybe a cowboy, I don't know. My 4th child's probably going to wind up in jail, so there's plenty jails around here. So, yeah, that's right. Full service, so they can all stay in Tampa, which I'm really excited about. Save on education, right? But I do want to say, and remember I said that, but I do want to say thank you very much to Hillsborough County, Mark Sharp for their leadership, the City of Tampa for their leadership. I've lived in Tampa for 3 years. I came at the right time. I came when the wave started to crest, and I've been riding a great wave. And I also want to thank our friends at Enterprise Florida who do such a wonderful job. This is a wonderful place to live. I want to say thank you so much for staying in the Tampa Bay area and growing in the Tampa Bay area and really providing our families a great future for many years to come. So thank you on the behalf of the EDC.
So to everybody at ConnectWise, congratulations. Everybody that needs a job, there's more jobs here, but there's 282,000 job openings across the state. But companies like this are the reason why we're going to grow. But Tampa's doing great. You have great leadership here. But congratulations to everybody at ConnectWise, especially for these new jobs. Have a great day.